All right, hello and welcome to the Natural 1's TTRPG here on Twitch and in the future, YouTube. With me as
You're
always,
not.
I'm not recording on Zoom, but I'm recording on...
Sorry.
But just fine, I appreciate it. But yeah, we're...
Say OBS is recording.
Yeah,
Didn't mean to break your flow.
that's all good. Record on this computer.
Recording in progress.
Now's your time.
I mean, it just wouldn't be a session without
Without our welcome message.
her. Exactly. She's like the core pillar of our party.
She's like the fifth Beatle to us. All right, so we are here on Twitch, feature YouTube. With me as always, I have Agnes, who's your character, and what's their class, and something special about them.
Something special about them. They don't like being called a lady, but their name is Cephas Redpetal, and it is a female half-orc fighter. That's all I got so far.
All right, and let's go with Andrew, who's your character, and what's one thing special about them? I think you might be muted.
Yeah. Yep, we're just gonna ignore the fact that you're still muted.
Moving on that, let's go to Travis.
Ooh. I'll be playing Daman Gribbly. He's a grizzled dwarf cleric of the Twilight Path. He loves nature, long walks, and smiling, and he hates mean people.
Sounds like a relatable person.
Yeah.
He's very front of the mill.
All right, and Kelly, who's your character, and what's one thing special about them? Or
I'm playing Nolan McBrien. I'm a paladin of the Justice League, or Faith, or whatever. Probably can't use the word Justice League. I'll just keep using it.
well, we're not money,
Not legal.
so it's fine.
There we go.
Can you hear me
and-
now? Oh,
We
sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No. Can you hear me? All right. So,
Nolan, we need a fun fact.
Yeah, Nolan enjoys reading poetry and long walks on the beach.
Oh.
This is a very interesting group comparatively to our normal game then. A bunch of pacifists? Question mark?
and then we have Andrew. That's round two.
I'm playing Paxel Nova, and my fun fact is I have a wife somewhere. She's out there. We just don't know where.
She's in the city of Kaldahara. She's trapped there. And you're trying to find a way to
I
free.
mean, I knew where she was. You guys didn't. I was trying to keep that secret.
I have a wife somewhere?
I just lost her. Fell out of my back pocket one day.
Yeah, it's no longer in your wallet.
Mhm.
Slide
Uh.
it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta check those when you're in the big city.
Yep, well, otherwise you'll lose your wife.
It's just owlbear, so just the owlbear instead.
Mhm.
Womp womp. All right, so last session ended with the group taking out a trio of Clockwork Horrors late out in the evening. Managed to save Tomas, Barley's partner, and scored some silver ore, and then decided to take a nice short rest. As you prepare yourselves and your rituals, Menwa takes a seat and sets his lamp down as the light starts to power out. Sits down cross-legged and holds his hands out, concentrating for about 2 hours, and a spark of light kicks off inside the lantern and glows to a nice warm glow. Within 10 feet, you can feel the warmth, and the light extends to about 60 feet radius.
That's pretty big.
Well, I can dim it down, and he turns it down and shrinks down to a 30 foot diameter circle. And I could go a little bit lower if needed. But it's
I want mood lighting.
well,
Mood lighting.
it's only got the one color, but I can bring it down to a nice flickering yellow. Brings it down. It's not the only special thing about this lamp I have.
What else is special about the lamp?
Well, it helps me see the intentions of others. Kind of like a reading. It's how I was able to pick you all out as far as desperation and needing to solve a problem. This big fella here points at Nolan. He's looking to help his deity. Some sort of elixir that's pointing him toward said mountain stronghold, the Malvada stronghold, the reason we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks over to Paxel, which just seems to be a running name in your head. Is it Cerniva?
You don't need to say it.
Yeah. And then, of course, Dom and Gribbly. The late once doesn't want to be late again, looking for revenge on a Kurtwood von Trusk, was it?
He will die by my hand.
Well, we would be lucky and hopeful to see that happen. I've heard nothing but nefarious things about sort of, well, him and his clan. And then there's Cephas Redpetal. Some person stole a book of great importance from your clan.
You could say that.
So you see, this lamp is quite useful for someone like me. Finding just the right people to do the mission that we need done.
Why don't we use it on you?
Please do. Hands it over to you.
Okay.
As you take hold, you see his aura. It's very orange. You can see the magic in his heart area glowing purple and sort of pulsing with every heartbeat. And you see an old man fallen in battle, and as his eyes close, his daughter's head cut from the body.
Intriguing. Remind me, what was it you told us was your intention coming here?
To reach the altar of the Elder Gods, offer up these items and my soul for the return of my daughter, alive and undead.
I kind of perk up at the use of the word undead.
Well, are you all about to ready? Done my rituals. He brings out his map, sets it down, brings out his compass. It's through the mine shaft. If we go there, we can hit, well, it looks like an armory. So if anybody's looking for some possible upgrades of weapons, we can find things there. Through the swamp tunnel on the right, there leads to a vault that's through sewage and swampy nasty terrain, but I trust your capabilities and your belief that you know what you're doing, so I will follow your sway.
And where did you say the armory was located again?
Through
The mine.
Through the mine on the west side.
I don't know about you non-dwarves, but mine sounds a hell of a lot better than the swamp. My vote's the mine. For the
Yeah,
armory.
I guess.
getting some gear wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, not a fan of the word sewage.
All right.
Mine it is.
Through the mine.
Do it.
Are we all?
Yeah, I'll lead the way. I'm a dwarf. These are my home.
All right. Well,
I got to show kind of. Yeah.
all right. So as you cross up through the mine, you can see old tools, hammers, spikes, carts on the rail, skeletons dressed in clothing that's been half eroded, a nasty stench throughout. There's fungal formations growing where the water is leaking through in the sides of the tunnel. It's nothing, just light trickles down, and through and around the corner there's a locked door. Menwa comes up to it. Does anybody seem to have any talents in lockpicking? Or strong enough to break it down?
I was gonna say lockpicking, not too much. My sleight of hand is +0, but apparently I have advantage. Wait, why? I do. I don't know why.
Suppose
Probably
I
one of my
can attempt it.
Is that what you rolled, or is that
What?
is that what you rolled, or
I didn't say anything.
I thought you said the 10, something to 10.
Oh.
No, attempt it.
Yeah.
Oh, attempt it. Oh, my bad.
Does a 17 count?
Oh, that does. You look right at the lock and you know exactly what to do. You've seen this kind of lock before. This is just a standard lock, easy peasy. As soon as you get your tools in there, 1, 2, clicks, unlock, door creaks open, then it lodges shut. You'll see torch and a rack of military gear off on an adjacent wall.
Well defended armory, if you ask me. Going in?
Yeah, we'll go in.
So
I'm going to stick right next to Menwa for protection.
So you go to push the door, and it's lodged up against something heavy. It's going to need you can do like a group shove, or if somebody wants to try to do a strength push.
I can try and shove it if you'd like.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I have a +6. That's 16 + 6, so 22.
All right. So you just easily walk up and just step in and push it open, and you turn and look, and there's a carcass of an ogre that's been leaned up against the door, sort of scooted along as you open it.
Okay.
As the rest of the group walk in, you see all sorts of weapons and gear up ahead. There's also a few tables and what looks like to be 2 cages with 1 person alive inside.
Oh shit.
Like some
Hello?
dead weight.
Can I run up to the cage and they're conscious, right?
They are conscious.
Yeah.
Their hands in their cage. Help me! Help me!
Hi, we're here to help. Is there a key around here somewhere, or anyone that is still around?
Behind you.
Watch out for.
I don't know, but the table behind you, there's a key. It'll open the cage.
Get
How
out.
did you end up in there?
These
Get him out first. Somebody give me the key.
just came and they brought me here for some reason. I don't know. They've done things to me.
What things have they done to you? I'd rather know what they did to you first.
Made me ingest things and burn things into my flesh.
What does he look like?
He looks like a very distraught furbolg, young, about 17 years old.
Yeah, can I grab the key and let him out?
You can go to the desk and get the key.
Stand back.
Thank you so much. As soon as he leaves, takes a step out of the cage, his body starts to contort and change.
Oh.
His flesh rips apart, and in its replace is a terror white. As the skin flumps fall to the ground, it shrieks out a yell, and that's where we're going to take a break so I can build this map. And it's
Oh, for the oldest trick in the books.
I'm sorry, guys. When he said his age was 17, I'm like, oh, this is just a kid. We got to help him. If he was older, we'll let him rock. But he was just a kid, so I couldn't just let him sit there.
Should have prepared a spell in case he did exactly what he did.
Hindsight's 20.
I should have. Yeah.
So, all right. So we'll see you all in about 10 minutes.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, and we're back. We got the map up. We got the group placed. We've got Damen and Nolan next to the Terror White. Right over here, we've got Pax El Nova diving and heading beyond the counter. And then we've got Cephas Red Petal inspecting the armor on the wooden dummy.
Where's Menwa and all this?
Menwa? He is still by the entryway. There he is. Right down here. Tends to stay back given his heart condition. Doesn't want to get too involved in things.
Easy for him to say now.
I'm sorry, what was that?
That's easy for him to say now.
Oh, yeah.
Do any of us get an action before we roll for initiative?
Well, it depends what you want to do. As you see the body burst and a Terror White pop out.
See, the only thing I can do, so as a cleric, I'm going to try and turn undead. So with my holy symbol, I'm going to present it out. And got to make a wisdom saving throw. 14.
All right. That is a 16.
Ah. Where is my god? Okay.
If I can make an attack action on this thing before it, or while it's
With that
transformed.
attack action comes initiative rolls.
Okay.
Get into it.
So the yawn song.
We had a 21 total.
Okay.
Anyone beat that?
I gotta make some rolls. 7, that's not bad. Yeah. 9. All right. So
Seven.
who's got 15 to 20? I already got Nolan.
Sorry, I was writing notes and then I had 0 to my initiative, so that's a 10.
All right. And who's got 10 to 15? Which
I've got 11.
you got 11. All right, Paxel. Keep us Daman. What'd you get?
5.
5 already. So,
Axel. After Nolan, that's all 11. Then me. You know, we're in the exact same initiative order we were last time. Like, comparatively to each other.
Be easy to remember.
Yeah, because it was last time was Nolan, Paxel, Cephas, and
Daman.
Damon.
Daman. Okay. So with Nolan, go ahead and make your attack strike.
All right. I saw the cleric's attempt to turn undead. I'm just going to try to turn it dead. So that would be a 3. A whiff with the first one.
Absolutely.
And a 4. I mean, that's 4 plus 6. Does it? Yeah. Does a 10 hit?
No, it just sort of slops and bats your attacks away.
All right. Well, that's what I had.
Paxel, you're up next.
Fantastic. I have high hopes for this party.
Oh, Silver.
I hope.
Nixon.
I'm going to go ahead and just get straight down to business. Where'd my spell go? I'm going to,
Kamehameha.
yes, Kamehameha. Well, it looks a little bit like that as I unfurl and out from the sleeves of my robes fly swarms of what look like just gnarly little mosquitoes, and they fly and swarm over it. I'm casting Infestation.
All right.
It needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's a 4 plus 2, so that's 6.
That's going to be a failure. It's taking 1d6 of poison damage, and it moves 5 feet in a random direction it can move. So let me roll damage real quick.
Okay, so that's resistance to poison, so it only takes half damage.
Okay, well I rolled a 3 on that, so
Points of damage.
1 point of damage is, it's damage. It's also going to move in a random direction.
Alrighty. Is it based on a roll, or is it?
Yeah, it's based on a roll, so I rolled a 2, which means it's going to move south. If it can't move south, it just moves. Or it just stays where it is.
Yeah. Actually, west, east, south. So it moves.
Oh, I need to roll another d6 of damage, too.
Alrighty. Roll it as it.
That's just going to be another 1 damage. It's 2d6 at level 5.
Okay. And it
but
says
that
feet.
It moves 5 feet
5 feet. Okay.
in a random direction. This does not provoke opportunity attacks because it's forced movement.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let me double check my bonus actions.
Go for it.
I'm going to summon a tentacle right next to where it ran towards. So basically this thing's running to avoid the mosquitoes, and a tentacle pops up, blocking its path.
Gotcha.
You're going to make things difficult for me, aren't you?
What?
I'm on the other side of that tentacle.
You can fight around it.
Mhm.
That is going to be the end of my turn. I'm just serving up spells from behind the bar.
Are you our server for the day?
Yes. I'm your bartender, and you better tip well.
All right. So as it runs, it shrieks, and as it shrieks reverberate in the halls of the armory. There's a fire with two statues looking on it, eyes filled with fire, and two lesser demons pop out of the fire. We have one chain devil,
Ain Devil.
tiefling hell rider.
Oh yay! You guys got this, right?
I mean, that's on your side of the tentacle.
I know.
9 and 4. Oh, someone got rolled lower than Damen in initiative. All right. So it's still Nolan, Paxel, and Cephas at top. Then it's two NPCs, NPC 04 and 9, and then Damen, and then NPC 3, which is the Hellion. Yep, Tiefling Hill Rider.
Where did you say the other two NPCs were in the initiative?
NPC 4, it's Nolan, Paxal, Cephas, then NPC 4, which is the Chain Devil, then NPC 9, which is the Terror White, and then Damen, and then the Hell Rider Tiefling, NPC 3. So you can track it on your phone as well.
Okay. Is that me next?
That is you next.
Okay. Well, since it seems like they have the white surrounded between the tentacle and Nolan and Damen, and I hear something, I'm assuming some kind of noise, like a
You
whooshing.
hear a flame, you see a light flicker in the corner of your eye, and you turn and you can see two beings born out of fire, like they're formed from it.
Alrighty, I will turn at them. I will bonus action Giant's Might again, because fuck this shit. I'm out.
Seems about right.
I'm just writing down that I need to add a d6 to my damage.
I got your ring on you.
Yeah. I will run up to the closest one to me. I have 30 feet of movement.
Level
That works for me.
25 feet takes you right in front of them.
Sweet. I will do. Let me see if there's anything else. 2 attacks. Okay. Actions. The Shemitah of Sin. That'll be a 10, so that probably misses. And the Scimitar +1. That's a natural 1.
Right.
I biffed it.
So that second scimitar is knocked out of your hand. Lands about 10 feet from where you're at. I will put. It's sitting right over here.
Sounds good. And that was my bonus action. Those are my actions and my movement. That's my turn.
All right. Chain Devil's going to act in kind.
I might roll on D&D Beyond going forward because this die decided it said no.
It's unfortunate. All right. Chain Devil's going to make 2 attacks with its chains and a multi-attack. It's got a +8 to hit.
Well, it probably will hit because my AC is still only 11.
13 and 18. Contact. That's going to be 9 points of damage to you total, slashing. And then the Hell Rider, Tiefling Hell Rider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30. Stops there. It's going to ready its staff. Flames are going to compass the top. You see a swirl of fire building above it, staring right at Paxal. Going to where did I put the spare that? The cone of fire, 15 feet. So, you're in there. That's going to be 1d6 plus 4. So that's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And on the table, you see a pouch that the straps on it have caught a flame. And then we have Damen. And then we have the. Wait, no, I'm sorry. That was. I screwed up. That was supposed to be Terror White.
White?
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
I wrote down backwards.
So you can negate that. That's my bad. So we got Terror White. There you still have Infestation, right? Is there a roll to save from that? Or is it just last one turn?
It's just a cantrip. I think it's one turn.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So,
Yep. I can cast it at will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a nasty little cantrip too. You get to decide what kind of infestation it is.
Yeah.
I cast cubic lice.
The Terror White's going to reach out its hand and grab Damen's arm, and it's going to do a life drain.
Intriguing.
Is that an attack?
Okay.
DM?
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I know you're right beside, so it will be a disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm going to use my reaction for that.
That's 19. That's a single roll. That's 12 for the low roll.
Does 12 hit you, Damon?
You're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Does not hit.
All right. So you lean back and it misses its touch. Now it's Damen's turn.
Cool. Well, let's see. Would you say that all three of our enemies are within a 20-foot cube? Or a little bit larger?
Not the lowest AC.
30 foot. That's a 30 foot. No, they're spread out. The let me double check on. Where's the large? And just barely the Chain Devil and the Hell Rider are in a 20-foot cube, but not the Terror White.
Okay. The first level spell. I'll cast it anyways. With the first level spell, I'd like to cast Fairy Fire on the Terror White. I
Okay.
gotta make a dexterity saving throw. 14.
Saving throw. That is 10 plus 2, so they fail.
Sweet. So any attack on them for the next minute, or my concentration, they get advantage to attack it.
Alright. Fairy Fire. Anything else you'd like to do or can do?
Let me back up behind those tables as well. I can just grab some cover.
25, 30, so you're right beside Paxel.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. The Hellion's gonna move up. And then staff thing, fire, cone, 15 feet. It's gonna be 1d6 plus 4, dex save for half. And that's gonna be a 14 dex save.
For Damon and Damin and Paxel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the cone.
Okay.
An 18 to save.
17.
Alright, both save, so you take.
We saw it coming this time.
Yeah. 5 points of damage.
Is that already halved?
That is halved.
Same as last time.
Alright. That's their turn. Nolan, you're up on top. Paxel, you are on deck.
Ready.
Okay. I'm going to step up to that white, terror white, whatever. And I'm going to take first attack with my mace. It's another goddamn 4.
Oh, you get advantage.
Swing at it.
Oh.
It reaches out and batch it. Alright. Go ahead and roll.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that fairy fire.
Fairy welcome.
Oh, damn, that was good.
This is why we play the game.
Right? The puns.
That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of radiant damage.
So that was 12 said was the initial.
Huh?
How much was the initial? The bludgeoning points of damage?
4 points. I rolled a 1 plus 3.
Okay. So
and then 3 points of radiant.
gotcha.
7 total.
All right. And with the radiant damage, you can see it sear its skin and it burst and little patches of flame and sparks out.
Okay.
It's rising again. It starts convulsing and you can feel like it sounds like it's about ready to cough some things up.
Ugh.
Those were some
It's small.
great noises.
Someone dry heaving in a bathroom stall.
No thanks.
Mhm.
No thanks. For my second attack,
In there, come on. No, just kidding.
second attack, I will use my mace as a plunger and just try to stop up that hole before it explodes. 12 plus 6, so it's going to be another 18 to hit.
And that does.
I'm going to pump a divine smite into this with one of my first level spells. And that's going to do another 4 points of bludgeoning damage, another 3 points of radiant damage, plus 2d8 worth of radiant that I'm about to roll. 5 and 3, 8 more points of radiant damage. So that is total radiant damage. That's 11 points, and then 4 points of bludgeoning.
Yep. Okay.
As I stuff my wet mace into its gullet.
Why is it wet?
I dip it in holy water as a ritual. That's why it does radiant damage. It's always wet.
The mace gets him wet.
Oh, for justice.
Right. So as you strike its head and put your mace in its mouth as it's trying to regurgitate, the radiant damage pops its head, and the body falls to the ground.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But inside the flesh, 2 Nothics.
What?
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 What are these little critters?
They look like evil troll dolls.
Nothics. They're kind of Nolithid's favorite pet / experimentation.
Oh, is that those brains with the dog legs?
No, Nothics are one-eyed humanoids that
Have been
generally come formerly from mages who are seeking knowledge too deeply. I may have just literally been reading up on these.
Oh, they look wonderful.
Ugh. Those were inside him?
Yeah. It's one of its moves is create spawn. So it creates spawn, but since it's been experimented on to begin with, spouted out 2 Nothics.
Ugh.
NPC 9's
I
off.
don't like it. Moving.
Gonna
Let's
make
keep going.
rolls for its initiative. That's a 12. Cephas, you got 11, right? On your initiative?
Axel got 11. I got 10.
Yeah. Okay. So you got 12. So it's that. Let me see. 1. It's 18. Nolan had a high 20.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah. All right. Let's switch that up here. I've got more room in the puzzle. Yeah. Okay. As a reaction, first Nothic is going to cast Weird Insight. It's going to target Nolan, and the creature can see. The Nothic targets the creature can see within 30 feet. Target must contest a Charisma Deception check against the Nothic's Wisdom Insight check. If the Nothic wins, it magically learns 1 fact or secret about the target. The target automatically wins if it is immune to being charmed.
I don't think I'm immune to charm.
Hmm. 13.
You said it was a wisdom saving throw? There?
Yeah, Charisma.
Charisma. Oh, they're the same. 15.
15. All right, I got a 13, so you win. The second one's going to look down at Paxal and cast Weird Insight. 18.
18.
So we're tied.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I am resistant to psychic, if that
We'll call
has
that,
any effect.
call that a bonus because it is pretty much a telepathic attack. So you're able to mind shield the Terror White from prying into your mind. And Nolan, was there anything else
How dare you?
you can do for your round, or are you done?
That's pretty much all I can do.
All right. Okay. Nothic 1 right in front of you. All right, it's going to stare, and you look at its eyes, and you can see veins pulsing, and it's going to cast Rotting Gaze. Targets one creature you can see within 30 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw against its magic, or take 2d6 necrotic damage.
Constitution saving. 12 plus 3, 15 again.
Nice.
Oh, justice has no blind spots.
Alright, so yeah. Oh, never mind. Let me. Wait, that's worded. 2% for now. But alright, so you do that. Nothic 2. It's gonna leap at Nolan and do a multi-attack. Take 2 claw attacks at him. So +4 to hit. So that's 13 for the first strike. And 14 for the second.
Nope.
Alright.
Neither one.
So as it leaps up and swipes, you bring up your shield and scratches. But it's gonna make a check and see if we can. It's 19. It latches onto your shield.
Ew. Okay.
Put a circle on that one. It's NPC 2. Oh, yeah, this one here. On your shield. All right, then we've got Paxel. Cephas, you're on deck.
This is all feeling a little hot right now, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Blade Ward on myself.
Alrighty.
And the tentacle is going to attack the Nothic with the ring on it.
Gotcha, the one that's on his shield.
Yep.
Sweet. Sweet and shit.
You're talking about the one who's got fiance.
Right. Attack, so 15.
Right at its AC, so that hit.
Magical. It's going to take 1d8 cold damage. That's not a d8. That's that is 2 damage, and its speed is reduced to 10 feet, or reduced by 10 feet.
Gotcha.
I think Nolan's very confused about this because, once again, I think he assumed the tentacle did not come from one of his teammates.
It's a friend! It's a friend!
Alright. So it does knock the Nothic off of Nolan's shield. But I'm going to keep that ring on it so it can't. I know it can't move. Well, it's got moving resistance. Stiff. Do stiff. And we got Cephas. Or is there anything else you can do, Paxel?
Oh, that's going to be the.
Awesome.
Well, can I see myself actually?
Yes.
Is it? Yeah. I'd like to put some distance between myself and that
Hell Rider.
tiefling. Yeah.
Well, there's also a flaming pouch on the table that Larry vaguely described.
Can I snatch that, or is that going to take any action?
No, you can say it's free.
Oh, object interaction. It's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll snatch that and run away.
All right. You grab it. Where do you want to go? Just down here? Down by the table and chairs?
Hold on, wait.
All right.
Yeah, towards the table and chairs.
30. Yeah.
Is that the old man next to me? Was he there the whole time?
That's Damen. Menwa is still at the top.
Okay.
At the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Menwa.
you didn't just abandon the old man.
Okay.
They abandoned a young old man in Damen, but it's prematurely gray.
Okay.
Still has the bushy beard. Okay.
Well, in that case, that is going to be the end of my turn.
All right. Cephas, you're up at the Chain Devil.
Can I maneuver myself to pick up my weapon as my bonus action?
Yes, you do. You circle around him and you manage to kickflip your sword up into your hand.
Nice. And I will do 2 attacks. So let's see if this die will be better. That's a 12. Probably not great.
No. Chains come
and
out,
then
block your attack.
That's a natural 20
That
with a
does
27. So that'll be a double the damage. So that's 10 plus the d6 from my larger size. So that's 6, so 16. And then there's something that happens to me on a crit. Hold on. I gotta go to my features and traits.
So as you strike, it tries to block and races up chains, but it's too late. It takes it right in the solar plexus.
It doesn't. You reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. And also, when you score a critical that deals slashing damage, which is this did, you grievously wound it until the start of your next turn. The target has disadvantage on all attack rolls. It's a feat called Slasher.
Okay.
So yeah, total 16 damage is what I did to it.
All right.
1, 6. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Just be staring him down since now I'm big.
All right. The Chain Devil grabs your blade and pulls it out of its chest. And it's going to take 2 multi-attacks with its chains. 12 plus 4, 16 for the first strike. 10 for the second.
So the second one misses.
All right, able to dodge that. So that's 8 points of slashing damage.
8 points of slashing.
And
Yay me.
with that hit, it's going to pull the chain and it's going to try to grapple you with it. So, gotta make.
Oh wait, did you do those attacks with disadvantage?
No, I did not. I will make that second roll.
Okay. So I will.
So 13. And
The second one, yeah. So okay, that would still make it that one that did hit me hit. Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna use the chain to attack you and try to use it to grapple you.
Okay, which that would also be with a disadvantage. And then do I need to do a strength check? Is that what it is?
Dexterity saving.
Oh, dex save.
14 times.
Oh, I don't have anything to that, so that's okay. Let's just see what I roll.
It's 14. 16 and 14 is the lowest roll again.
4 is what I rolled.
Alright, so you are grappled. Grappled. Big grapple on you. Okay. Okay, so that's going to end its turn. Then Daman, it's your go. You're back at the counter with little Hell Rider. About 15 feet away.
Let's see. Okay. I'd like to cast Moonbeam again. And center it on that Hell Rider that's coming at us. Do that. So it'll be at the start of their turn, so we don't have to roll anything this time.
Alright.
Is it a shapeshifter at all?
It's
No.
tiefling.
Yeah, it's a tiefling.
Okay. So as long as the Moonbeam is focused on it, well, spotlight. You see that table with the chair next to it? Can I stand on top of that?
Yeah. 5,
I'll run over,
15.
stand on top of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Use the chair to get up onto the table.
And then I'll have my staff held out at reach, kind of like backing people off.
Okay. Sorry, just checking something. Okay, there we are. So you're on the table, and
Ooh. I have deep speech. I don't know if this has anything to do with demons, but I'd like to tell it to back off, not come any closer.
That would be infernal, I think. Deep
Okay.
speech and
Mhm.
what Duragar speak.
Nah. Well, it's probably the most intimidating language I know. So
Yeah.
it looks and
tell it to back off.
it looks at you and understands your tone. It readies its staff, pointing at you.
Well,
And it's their turn, start of their turn, so that damage.
oh yeah, so that's going to be 2d10. It's got to make a Constitution save though.
Gotcha.
14.
Oof, 15.
Half damage on the.
15, so
Okay,
just
so half damage. Ooh. Oh wait, that's the wrong kind of dice.
Alright.
Night of justice falls upon my foes once again.
So half damage would just be 8 radiant damage.
Alrighty. Again, the radiant damage just sears their skin like it's been put on a cooking stove.
Right.
And just gonna cast a Chaos Bolt at Daman. Spell range, spell attack. It's gonna
Gosh,
be
stop yawning.
13.
That just hits, yeah.
Alrighty. I gotta roll a d4 to see what damage or what kind of a bolt it's gonna be. So 1, so it's gonna be an acid bolt. That's gonna be 1d8 of acid damage. It's going to be 4 points of acid damage to you. Then Nolan, you're next. Then we've got the Nothics and Pexal.
Okay. I'm gonna take a couple swings at the guy that just grabbed my shield and got tentacled for it. 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
We're looking at 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
And 1 point of radiant damage. Natural 20
Nice.
on my second attack for him with the back swing. 5 times 2 plus 3, 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And damn it, another 1. So 2 points of radiant damage.
As you hit it, the radiant energy courses through its body, and you can see its spikes ripple and flare up and glow a bright purple as it gets charged up with your magic.
And I am going to... No,
So,
let's see. No, I want to save my spell slots. That's it for me.
alright, so you got Nothic 1 up after you. Do this one here. It's going to jump at you and do a multi-attack. It's 17 for the first
Doesn't
step,
hit.
and 19.
19 hits.
Alright. It'll be 4 points of slashing damage to you.
Huh?
Bonus action, it's going to cast Weird Insight yet again. So Charisma for you, and Wisdom for the Nothic.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Nice, I got 8 plus 4, so that's only a 12, so you save on that. Nothic 2. Not looking so way off. And it's going to turn and take a multi-attack at the tentacle. Tentacle. And that's got disadvantage, right?
Only if I call it. I'm going to save my reaction.
Okay. So 7 for the first. Calls a little short. Moves closer, takes a swing. That's going to be 19 to strike at the tentacle.
Paxel?
Oh.
Does that have any HP or anything, or is it just...
The tentacle, it doesn't say.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just there.
So it takes a scratch, and just for shites and giggles, going to take 5 points of damage. So it's going to cut it, and you can see the tentacle start to bleed, but it's still there. And now it's Paxal's turn. Cephas, you're on deck. Pull this back.
Okay, it's basically a warlock version of what do you call it? Spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So it hits it, but it does nothing. Because it just exists.
It's just there.
Just
Yeah.
Let him be.
Paxel, it's your
Yes. Finally. I'm
still by the tables.
still by the table. Yes, I'm just chilling. I'm Jay chilling, guys.
Staff, get out of my
Yes.
dungeon.
Gonna go ahead and throw a witch bolt on the Hell Rider.
All right. Which boat?
6 to hit. That's a dirty 20.
Woo, that does hit.
That does hit. All right, 3d12.
Woo! Roll for that damage.
Taking 23 lightning damage.
23 total.
And yes, I understand this spell. Yeah, there's just a beam of lightning between me and this guy. It's a red thread.
Oh, because it's the concentration?
Yeah, it's concentration at the start of my turn. I can just deal an additional
Just
D12.
hit it again.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's just active. It's kind of like Moonbeam where it just stays there.
pretty much.
Well, with Moonbeam they have to make a save every time, but with Witch Bolt it's just automatic on the next turn. It just happens.
Still checking.
Is that concentration? Do you drop your tentacle to do it?
Tentacle's not concentration.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because if it's like spiritual weapon, it's just there. It doesn't
Yeah.
require concentration.
Speaking of which, that tentacle is going to take another swing at the little guy.
Swing.
That's going to be a miss. Unless they have less 8 armor class.
That's 15.
I think that might be a miss then.
Yes.
That's not going to be useful. Bad.
It reaches slowly and it's able to scamper around and jump over the attack.
Well, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. And Cephas, you're up. Then we've got the Chain Devil after you, then Daman, then the Hell Rider.
How's the devil looking?
The Devil, they are close to being bloodied.
Okay. So let's just do our 2 attacks.
See, they're all
see how we do
seared
this
by
time.
radiant damage and by lightning attack.
15 to hit.
15 to hit. Let me check the chain. Yes, that just hits.
Okay. And the other one's a 24.
Of
I need
course,
to
that
mute
hits
this
as well.
site.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes!
It's really loud. Okay. So first one is gonna be this one. So 9 points plus slashing plus a d4 of poison. So
Ooh.
there's that.
bad.
So okay. So I rolled a 4, so that'd be 2. So 11 total with the first attack. Second attack, we're gonna do this one is 8 points of damage, and then I'll do my d6 for my large size. Which is another 4, so 12. So the first one, hold on. So the first, why does it keep going to the top? So you said the poison damage was half. So the first one was 11. The second attack was a total of 12 altogether.
6.
Huh?
Was that half or?
No, I have the poison damage. I have the poison damage because the poison damage was 4. Because it would have been 9 plus 4. So I did 9 plus 2.
Yeah.
So that's
that.
okay. And then the second sword was 8, and then my large damage is +4. So that second hit was 12 damage total.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. So if it was halved for some other thing, that's fine. But I was like, wait, no, I did my math.
Right.
Yeah, all the other damage was slashing.
Gotcha. Anything else you'd like to do? Still grappled.
Oh, I'm still grappled.
Yep.
Sure, if I can, on my bonus action, try to get out of it, maybe. Can I use athletics to try and get out of it?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay. Try and muscle my way. Nope, that's a 10.
Okay. You're gonna take 1d6 of piercing damage on a failed attempt. 6 points of piercing damage as the chains rather around you tighter and start searing into your skin.
Yay, me. Okay.
Alright, and if you grappled,
Okay. The dice I turned on was way too loud. So let's try something else.
alright, it's gonna do 2 chain attacks on Cephas. Since it's got you grappled, it'll have you an advantage with its attacks.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
So 17 plus 4, sure that hits.
Yeah.
And then 12 plus 4 is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's going to be 12 points of damage to you. Slashing.
Okay.
And now we have Daman, you're up.
Good time is in. Agnes, what are you looking at?
Oh, my health.
Are you
Great.
looking for a lot or
What my health is?
yeah?
I have
Are you
1 hit point left.
Oh, snap! Let us.
I've been being wailed on, but I can still actually take a hit because I have, as a half orc, I have relentless endurance, which basically means if I am reduced to 0, I drop back to 1. So I can take 1 more hit for now. But he does 2 attacks, so I'm probably
Deep
screwed.
concerns.
So like, I might as well heal you now because like they'll just drop you back down. Okay, yeah. Let's do a little healing word towards you.
Hear Cephas shriek off in the distance. Takes damage. You can.
I wasn't saying anything because, like, looking at the map, pretty much the only one that has a clear shot at me is Nolan, and he's busy. So I'm like, should I say I look wounded? No one can really see me, though. There's bookshelves and barrels in the way.
As long as you're within shouting range, you'll hear me shout a word of healing your way.
Yeah, I should be.
So
I think I'm within 60 feet, right?
Cool. What is it? Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah, 45, 50
Oh, cool. This is a bonus action. So that means I got more stuff to do after. Okay, so D4. Oh, max. Plus 3, so that's 7.
Woo!
HP your way. Woo.
Alright. 8 total HP. What else does Daman want to do?
As an improvised action, I'd like to throw the chair by the table at one of the people near Nolan.
The Nothics?
Nothics, that's what they're called, yes, thank you. Just throw the chair at them. I won't be good at it, but it's just something I can do.
All right, go for
Is
it.
this a dex or strength?
I believe it's
Athletics?
athletics.
Cool, I'm good at that. That's a 16.
That does hit.
Ooh, connect. What's the damage looking like on the chair?
It shatters as it hits the Nothic.
The damage should be your unarmed strike damage.
I have that.
I think basically 1 plus your modifier.
Yeah.
1 plus strength, so 1.
Alright, it takes 1 point of damage. Just gathers its attention. It locks its eye on you. You see the pupil just sort of like pulsing in its eye vein. It's just sort of wriggling and writhing about. Anything else?
I'll stay up here at the top of the table.
Right.
With my staff.
Hellion next. It's got to make a save.
Oh, yeah. 14 Constitution.
That's a natural 20.
Damn. So that's at least half the damage. 9 plus 8, 17 radiant damage.
That's
And then halved, that would
8
be.
halved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's doing potato?
Although it's saved, it does get surrounded by the radiant energy, and you can see its skin just slowly burning and bleeding, and it's coughs up some blood, and it is now bloodied. And it's going to cast Magic Missile at level 3.
I have counter spells that I would like to use my reaction.
Alright.
Let me just scroll down to the specific. So yeah, if they're casting Magic Missile at level 3 or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. So just automatic.
Alright.
Yeah, and then if it's higher than that, it's a roll off.
Cool. So it goes to cast, but it fails to operate properly.
It fizzles.
We've all been there, boy.
Clever. Drag it to hell. Scream it.
No.
See you there, motherfucker.
What are you doing?
It's been excessive, if you ask me.
Nolan, you're up. You've got 2 Nothics in front of you.
First strike against that guy I've been way on already.
You see 2.
9. Alright. Second strike. 11.
And both strikes miss as it dodges and jumps around, blocking your attack. Its eye fixated right at you, staring directly into your eyes.
What was that?
Anything else you can do?
No.
NPC 1's this Nothic here. It's going to run past Nolan, so you have an opportunity attack as it runs by towards Daman on the table.
I'm going to pass.
Oh.
I can do some fun shit with my reactions. I'm not going to use it to just take a swipe.
I mean, not hitting me sounds fun. But
It's going to run up and jump into a multi-claw attack at Daman. going to be 14
That'll hit.
and 8.
No.
Alright, so you take the 1 attack slash. It's D6, that's 6 plus 3, so that is 9 points of damage to you.
With my staff, that I have all slashing damage, so.
Alright.
Let's go.
And Nothic 2 is going to turn and look at Nolan, and it's going to jump up and do 2 claw attacks as well. That's 19 for the first strike, and 5 for the second. First one hits. The 19.
Yeah.
4 plus 3, that's 7 points of slashing damage to you. And it's bonus action, it's going to cast Weird Insight. So Charisma versus Wisdom. And 9.
No, 17 plus 4.
Alright, Mind is Strong. And now we have Paxel, then Cephas Red Petal.
Gonna be another D12 of damage with the Witch Bolt.
Nice.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with the tentacle.
Alrighty.
Same one I've been going after.
Yep, Nothic number 2.
Only 1d10. 20. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oof. Well.
7.
Alright. It does strike and it is bloodied.
Wait, what?
The Nothic, they don't have a whole lot of HP.
I rolled a nat
hit
1.
to hit it.
Oh, I thought that was the damage that you got.
No.
My bad.
No,
I
the
rolled a
damage
nat
on his
1.
yeah, the damage on his Witch Bolt was 6. Yeah, he rolled a nat 1 to hit with the tentacle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it
Changes
slowly
things.
moves to strike, and it jumps and hops on it, then hops off of it, like it's a playful pup.
I don't like that.
Alright, anything else that can Paxel do?
Don't think I'm gonna do well. No, I'm not gonna do anything else.
Alrighty. Withholding from the Eldritch Blasting of it all.
Well, I think Eldritch Blast is gonna get rid of my concentration,
Ah,
right?
Unless Eldritch Blast is a concentration. That's the
Oh,
only
it's not a
reason.
concentration.
That's it.
Fuck it, Eldritch Blast.
that's it.
I was gonna say, do you still have an action?
What? Yeah, I still have an action. I was just like, I don't know. I don't usually play spellcasters, so like. This is
All the
Okay. 11 on the Nothic. The one closer to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's only 2 things that'll make you drop concentration: either getting hit enough to do drop concentration, or picking up another concentration spell.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, so that was 11 to hit or 11 damage total?
11 to hit.
11 to hit.
11 to hit. I don't know the armor class, so I can't really.
It's 15, so it zooms right by and right past Nolan and strikes and hits the candelabra that was lighting, and it tumbles down to the ground, shattered.
Yay me!
And Nolan, if you want to make a perception check for me real quick.
Perception.
It's gonna be 15.
All right. As that candelabra crashes down, it breaks a corner of the second cage of the room, and you can see a chest inside. Treasure chest
Okay.
inside.
Don't like it. I don't like that there's a treasure chest inside of a cage. It tells me things I don't want to know.
We all know.
We all know, yes.
All right.
What do we know?
We know.
Things.
We know,
Stuff.
Kelly.
And
We know.
And with that failed Eldritch Blast, I think that ends Pexel's turn. So
It does end my turn, actually.
Alright, so we go to Cephas Redpetal. You're up next.
Cool. That's
Shane Deville, and then Domin.
okay.
Bro,
well,
you see this red pedal?
I'm gonna try and attack it again.
Redpetal. Alright.
That's an 11, so I'm assuming that misses.
You did.
And that's a
It's 15. So yeah,
23 to hit it on the second hit.
that does hit. It's able to block with its chains that sort of swarm and circle around its body.
Cool. And that's 8 points of slashing damage plus my d6 of bigness. 6, so that's 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And because I'm not doing so hot, I'm going to do action surge, maybe to see if I can kill it. And do 2 attacks again. So we're gonna go with 23 to hit on the first hit,
It does so.
and 13 on the second, so the second one misses.
Yep. It's able to use its chains, but roll the damage for that first attack first before we jump ahead.
Okay. And then 9 points of slashing with a d4 of poison. So that's 2 points of poison.
That's enough to top it. You got over 10 hit points, so it is. How would you like to see this creature fall in front of you?
I'd just like to decapitate it, like with both scimitars, and just take its head off, and then shake the chains off.
Now, as soon
It's
as
gonna
you
wrap around me.
sort of punch out with both of your blades and swipe out, it pierces through its neck, and then both extend out, chopping its head off. Its bodies fall, and the chains fall inanimate as well. You are no longer grappled.
Yay! Do I notice, from where they came out, the fire, is that still blazing, or is that
Still
died down?
fire blazing, and you can see the statues right there. In the eyes are little cavernous holes that also have flames.
And I don't see any switch or anything there.
No, you do not, but if you want to make a quick investigation or a perception check.
I have +0 to both, so it don't matter which one I do. Let's do investigation. Why not? That's a 5 or 4. I don't see shit.
Yeah, you look at the rim of the where the fire is, and it looks like there's sort of etchings, but you can't really tell what those etchings are.
Okay.
Full of fire.
I still have my movement, so I would like to. Let's go chase after the tiefling. Why not? I'm a fighter. I'm just asking for it.
All right.
With my 8 hit points left.
20, 25, 30 takes
There
you
you go.
behind them.
Perfect. I'll just wait there until my next turn to see if I can beat them bloody. Or if they'll just explode in front of me because of moonlight. Moonbeam, I mean. Anyways, that's my turn.
Or an electrical beam, too.
So Chain Devil's off the board. Damin, you are next.
Yeah.
You have Hell Rider.
Mm-hmm.
But you also got that Nothic confronting it as well.
Yeah, that loser who's in front of me, I'm going to cast one of my cantrips, Word of Radiance. So he's got make a Constitution saving throw, 14.
All right. Oof, that's a natural 20.
Ah, okay. That was worth a shot.
No half damage or nothing?
No,
All right.
that was just a cute little cantrip. I'm not going to stop him moving. Provoking opportunity attack. I'll stay here and keep him at reach with my staff.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. There they are. The mount was getting a loose, so I had to retighten it.
Ah.
Finally did away with the old ball socket thing, because it's always fighting against gravity, so trying to like tighten it up, pain in the ass. So just using a fancy monitor mount, so it's got gears and stuff. Alright, was there anything else you can do, Domin?
Nah, I'll stay up here.
Hell Rider's gonna turn to see if it's red pedal, but first it's gotta
make that.
Yep.
Just piling on.
You noticed me? Oh no.
That's 19. So it'll take
Spell save, but half damage on this. So that's 9 points of radiance, and then half that.
How far away is Damen from me? And the Nothic?
40 for Damen, 45 for the Nothic.
Damn it. What about the one in front of Nolan? From where I'm at?
30, 35.
Okay.
Damage. Alright. Turn to super threat.
Oh wait, never mind. That doesn't matter. That was... Oh, buddy, you cannot be underneath my feet. It's within 30 feet of me. I can change it. Okay. Never mind.
It's gonna turn and it looks right at Cephas.
Ah, just what I need.
It reaches out its hand and it's gonna cast Vampiric Touch.
Damn it. That's not going to work with what I was going to try and do. Using the same...
Make a melee spell attack against a creature within your reach.
And that's within touching range, right?
Yeah, you're right behind them.
Yeah, no, I was looking at one of my reactions, and I can redirect an attack, but I don't think that would work with a touch attack. So, that's my...
Read it out for me, so I can see if
Once
I can
per short rest, when you or a creature you've seen within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to choose a different target other than the attacker within 30 feet of you to become the target of the attack instead, using the same roll. But because it's Vampire Touch...
What's your Arcana? Just
+0.
so yeah, no, unfortunately you can't.
Yeah, that's fine. No, if it was magic missile like it did the one time, then I could redirect it because it's a ranged. But this is not.
So that's 17.
That hits.
Alright, and then it's going to be 2d6 necrotic damage.
Yay.
4 points to the first. 1 point for the second. So that's 5 points in necrotic damage total.
Okay. I look great, guys. I'm fabulous. I don't know what you're worried about.
So it regains 5 points of damage. Something takes it down.
We're good.
Alright.
We're fine.
Okay.
I haven't even used second wind yet.
Really should.
I still have relentless endurance. I mean, come on.
Switch over.
I mean,
have
I could
things.
just cast sleep on you. Let you pass out.
Okay. It's gonna cast
How?
Misty Step.
Nope.
And land on the other
And
side.
that's not a bonus. That's not a reaction one. Unfortunately.
And land on the other side of the room. Over by the Nothic where Domin is. And Nolan and Menwa as well. Now we've got Nolan, you're up. You still have the one Nothic in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Take another swipe at him. Little sucker just won't die. Because I can't hit him. 11. And another 11.
Alright, so yeah, both swipes dodge as it jumps and bounces. You can even hear it giggle as it grins and its eyes pulsing and dilating in and out. I mean, are you done with your turn? Thinking about it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that'll do it. I'm gonna hold a bonus action though.
Okay.
Just in case. Let's see here.
Nothic 1.
No, it's an action.
Probably.
Yeah, never mind. It's an action that I was thinking about.
It's going to cast Weird Insight on Damen. So that's Charisma versus Wisdom. Your Charisma versus its Wisdom. Keep on rolling low. That's only a 9.
Let's hope. I also rolled a 9.
Alright. Do you have any resistances, psychic or otherwise? Or is it just like...
Not.
Right.
Well, poison, but bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. It
Right.
doesn't hurt. Doesn't protect me from words or
Yeah.
stuff.
Right. So it does learn one... It naturally learns one fact or secret about the target.
Do I get to pick what it is?
Yeah, you can, yeah. What secret does Gothic learn? Or fact?
My favorite flower is a type of like little daisy that grows underground in the mines where I grew up.
So it sees a young Damen picking up those flowers as a child, and it grins, and its eyes start... It almost looks like the eye gets bigger as it's pulsating, and its pupils are dilating in and out. And then... It's going to cast Rotting Gaze at you. The Nothic targets one creature it can see within 30 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. Or take 2d6 necrotic damage.
Ooh, I got a 10.
Alright, so fail. Maybe 2d6. Necrotic, it's 3. And 1, that's 4 points of necrotic damage to you.
Okay.
Nothic 2. It's going to cast Rotting Gaze at Nolan. So that's a DC 12 Constitution.
6.
Alright. You will take 6, 3, 9 points of poison or necrotic damage.
Okay.
And Paxal, it is your turn.
Okay. See. I may have zoned out for a second. Is the Hell Rider still there?
It Missy stepped over towards Daman and
Okay. Okay, it's kind of hard to make out which figure is which. Okay, he's gonna take another 12 point or D12 of damage.
Gotcha.
Full 2 damage.
Woo!
Yeah, crazy stuff. That's not quite doing what I want it to, so I'm gonna send an Eldritch Blast his way. Does a 19 hit him?
It does so, good sir.
Magical. He's gonna take 10 points of damage.
Alright.
That's the Hell Rider?
The Hell Rider.
Nice.
The tentacle is gonna take a swing at that Nothic right in front of it.
Okay.
That is gonna be a 15 to hit.
That strikes.
And it is going to take. Oh, not that either. There we go. 7 points of cold damage. Its movement is reduced by another 10 feet.
Okay. Okay. So you can see it sort of frosting over on its legs, and it's having trouble moving. So any strikes against it will have advantage.
Cool. That's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, Cephas Red Petal, you are up. You're still next to the sunbeam.
Cool. I'm assuming going into it will probably hurt. So I have 30 feet of movement if I can get as close to whatever enemy is closest. I can't really tell which Nothic might be closest.
25, 30. You.
Does that put me in range of hitting him?
Yeah, in a
Okay.
diagonal sense.
Cool. I will do that, and I will do 2 attacks to the Nothic that is bothering our cleric. So let's do. That's a 19, so 25 to hit.
Oh, that does so.
And then the second is a 14 to hit. Does that hit or miss?
You're going for the Nothic.
Yes.
14 just misses.
Okay, so just the first attack hits. So that'll be 8 points of slashing with a d4 of poison. So 8 points of slashing with 1 thing of poison, and then my large damage, which is 5. So 8 plus 5 plus 1, that's 13, 14. 14 points of damage total if he doesn't have any resistances.
No resistance.
And then we shall do. I'll do second wind. Why not as a bonus action? And I'll do 1d10 healing plus 5 to myself as a second wind d10. Here we go. Roll.
All right, we've got.
So 9 plus 5, so 14. Yay!
Awesome. Daman, you're up. Standing on the table.
I'd like to use my action to move that moonbeam from
Okay.
the top part of the map down back to its proper place right on top of that Hellrider.
Alrighty.
Give him center stage. No
The
exit
spotlight.
stage left for you.
You can never escape the light of justice.
The bat signal.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I had some movement or anything I could get out of the way with. Bonus action. Seems like everybody's pretty much up on health. I guess I'll hold out here on the top of the table. Just a stout little dwarf fending off a couple people from down below. I'm probably shouting a couple curse words at him.
Okay. That's going to be the Hellions' turn next. They're going to take a roll. That's only a 12.
Nice. Okay, full damage for one. Oh, nice. So that's 15 radiant damage.
All right. What would you like to
Cool.
see happen to the tiefling inside the moonbeam?
Like, So like when it gets to when it thinks it has me, so like when it misty steps behind me to try and get at me, I'd like to just catch it by surprise, just yeah, exactly, fling the moonbeam just right at it, and then when it feels like it has me, it evaporates, disintegrates.
And just like in Dragon Ball Z, when things get swallowed up by the Spirit Bomb or Kamehameha, you can see their bodies come apart and shatter in the light. It just sort of turned to ash and vaporized. So you are now breathing in the Hellion.
Oh yeah.
Feels like justice.
C3 is off the table. Is there anything else you can do, Daman, or wanted to do?
That's it.
Alright. So we've got Nolan. You're up next.
All right.
Gothic in front of you.
Yeah, the same one I've been wailing on this whole goddamn time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage. This time you have advantage.
All right, well, let's see. 21 to hit.
That's it.
Four points of bludgeoning. 3 points of radiant. And then I'll take my backhand at it.
Alright.
12. No hit.
Alright, so could always be worse. It could be you taking all the damage.
It should be. I have apparently much more hit points and higher AC.
Alright, so your first strike hits NPC 1. It's gonna jump up and do. Yeah, it's gonna cast Rotting Gaze at Daman again, so that's gonna be a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Is that the one that's in front of him?
Yep.
That's doing it. Can I please use Brain the Cloud Rune and have him redirect it to his fellow Nothic?
Yeah, he can.
Please. I would like to do that as my reaction.
Okay, so it's gonna make saving throw. That's a 10. So it fails. It's gonna take 2d6. Damage. 1. 6, so that's 7 points. Alright.
And And for flavor, all it really looks like is like I took one of my scimitars and just like since it's like a gaze spell, just turned its head right as it was about to attack Tommen with the sword.
NPC 2 in front of Nolan. Going to do a multi-attack, 2 cross strikes. 5 plus 2, that's 7. Miss, and 5 plus 2, another 7, so both miss. Land, and then it's going to cast Weird Insight one more time. That's bonus action. So it's Wisdom versus Charisma. Your Charisma versus my Wisdom. That's 13 plus 3, that's 16.
7.
Alright. So
Finally got through.
one secret or one fact about your character.
It gets a flash of what happened at the monastery.
Okay.
The trauma that's foremost on my mind.
Gotcha. And it's processes, all it sees is limbs and blood. You're panting and you're running through a hallway, groans and nasty snarls, and slumbering foes behind you as you make it to the door. And it grows black.
Ah, tasty memories.
Fuck you.
Paxal, it's your go.
Magnificent. We'll start with the bonus action. As it's tasting those tasty memories, it's going to get whacked on the back of the head with the tentacle. That is a nat 20.
All right. Roll for that damage.
8. All right. 3 cold damage. Okay, so 6 cold damage.
Yeah.
It's also the tentacle's not also, but I'm going to let me reread Witch Bolt real quick.
All right, so you can see the Nothic, and it's almost frosted over. It's just its body's pretty much, its legs are frozen, so it can't move.
Well, I'm just making sure. Can I switch the target of Witch Bolt?
I think so.
You should be able to.
Because he's dead. So I'll just go ahead and throw the Witch Bolt refocus it onto the Nothic.
Okay.
He's gonna take 1 point of lightning damage.
Oof.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's 1 more point towards its demise. Okay. So you can see the lightning shriek and strike over its body, but it does have a counter effect to the ice, and it looks like it's slowly starting to melt as it's trying to worm its way back into movement. So, anything else Paxal wants to do?
No.
All right, we've got Cephas Red Puddle up, and then Daman, you're on deck.
Cool. Let's just beat on the Nothic in front of me with 2 attacks. Let's do the first one. That's a 13 to hit. I think that misses because
Yep.
their AC is 14.
15.
Okay. 15. Okay. And then that also misses. That's a 12.
Right, so it jumps and dodges around with its eye is fixated on you, like it's reading your movements. Giant drooling.
Just makes me want to kick it more. That's my turn.
All right, Daman, you're up. Nolan, you're on deck.
Let's see. I still got that Nothic that's right below me.
That's
on the table. I'm going to disenchant my moonbeam so it goes away.
Yes.
And I'm just going to yell this time because it didn't hear me the first time. I'm going to yell my word of radiance, try and hit it. So it's got to make a Constitution 14. Saving throw.
14, that is a 10 total.
Nice. So 2d6. Bam and bam. So it takes 6 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. See the more of its skin start to burn away as the radiant damage courses and flows over its body. Anything else you would like to do?
Get out of here, nothing. Cookie bastard.
Hit it with your,
No, I got no action.
it's poking it in the giant eye. Nolan, it's your go. You still have advantage on your attacks.
Okay. Don't need it. 17 plus 6, 23.
23 hits.
Give me 6 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
and 4 points of radiant.
All right. And how would you like to see this Gothic fall in front of you?
I want my mace to just sink right into its eye.
All right.
Just flatten its head in, burst that eyeball.
All right. So as you do that, it just explodes and goo splashes up against you. All the eye juice, a little bit of brain matter as the body slumps down to the ground.
Yeah, justice. I'm gonna turn around, and with my second attack, I'm gonna bonk the other one on the back of the head.
You're a bit of a ways away if you want to make your movement.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only like 5-10 feet away.
Yeah, 5. No. Just one of you just couldn't turn around and do it. But yeah, so you move, go to strike.
11 plus 6.
That's
Sev-
17. That
17 hit.
hit. 17 does hit.
That's 9 points of bludgeoning. Got a 6 for once. And
29.
1 point of radiant.
Alrighty.
By the end of this campaign, the word justice is going to be very dirty.
Mhm. You've soiled justice.
It's pretty cool to me.
Way. Okay. That's Nolan's turn. The Nothic's gonna turn. His turn's next. And resting on the table. It's gonna cast Rotting Gaze at Dahlman. That's a DC 12 Constitution.
I can make that. Let's see, enough.
We shall see.
Yeah, I spoke way too soon. That would be a 7.
Alright, so you take 2d6 necrotic damage. That's 6 plus 5, so 11 points of necrotic damage to you. So,
I am going to rebuke the violent.
Thoughts and prayers, am I right?
I mean, kind of. Just not cool, man. Not cool. Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage against a creature other than me, I can use my reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw of DC 12.
Okay.
And then what happens?
5 total.
On a failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to half of the damage it just dealt, which would be 5 points, I think.
Yep.
Of radiant damage.
So it changes the damage to radiant?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. On a failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, or half on a successful save.
Okay,
So that's 11 points of radiant.
8 damage already.
Fuck you, man. That's not cool to hit a cleric.
You can see the radiant damage, of course, over fighting just burns more away of its skin, and you can see the muscle and sinew that lay beneath it as it bleeds out.
That's why I was saving my reaction, waiting for one of you guys to take some heavy damage.
Thank you.
Exploded. Okay. And
Paxil's just hanging back there.
And talking about Paxil, it's Paxil's turn. Passa. Oh, he's been hidden. Back into the void with him. That's all right.
Scared.
Actually, it's gonna cast Weird Insight on Cephas Redpetal as a bonus action. So it's gonna be your charisma against its wisdom.
My charisma.
Yeah.
Charisma saving throw?
19 plus.
You said charisma saving throw, right?
For you, yes. Mine's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I failed because I have a +0, so 14 total.
15. Don't you have an item that grants you charisma? Your scimitar of sin? Read the description on it.
Advantage on charisma ability checks, not saving throws.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I have advantage on deception and persuasion, but not.
So what secret
Not
or
saving.
fact about your character does it learn? Something at the top of your mind that your character's thinking throughout the battle.
How quickly or how badly they want to murder a changeling.
Okay.
That's pretty much at the top of their list.
Yep.
Or the top of their thoughts.
Please a clear picture of the face that you're after.
Mm-hmm.
Drama, trauma, tasty memories, delicious.
And with that, we've got Hexal. It is your turn, good sir. Sorry if you're in the middle of stuff.
I'm in the middle of something. It's called a live stream. All right.
So
Well, I'm just gonna
table. The only
again.
left is the Nothic, but you don't really have a clear line of sight of it since it's under a table.
Surrounded.
Yeah, surrounded under
It's
a table.
under a table. Well, I can also get under a table. How's that sound, huh?
Down.
Match its wit.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna drop down under the table so that I have line of sight on it.
Alrighty. What do you want to... I'll just put you in front of the table. What do you want to do? What, since you're...
Gonna throw an Eldritch Bolt this guy's way.
Alright. That's...
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Bolt is a little different.
24.
That's hit.
And that's gonna be 12 points of damage.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And
Which is it?
tentacle.
Oh, the other Nothic is down, so...
Yeah.
Just make this.
No, I know. I'm gonna move my tentacle so that it is close enough to attack. But
Gotcha.
this is the dumb thing about the tentacles is like I have to use my bonus action to move them or attack.
Yes. Not both.
Not both. So that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Alright, so pushes the Nothic out.
It pushes him out, bumps into the tentacle.
But as the tentacle erupts out of the ground, it destroys a table that has an open book on top of it. The book falls to the ground.
Oh, that might be something of note. I'm gonna
Okay.
end my turn there so I can take a bite of this pizza.
Enjoy. We've got Cephas Red Petal. You are next.
Cool. I will just mosey on over to get close enough to this Nothek to hit it. Whichever way is feasible for me to do. I don't know if I can still just walk that way or if it's got to go around the table.
You signal at Dom, and he jumps as you slide over the table onto the other side of it to flank it.
That works. That works for me. So first attack is a 25 to hit.
That does so.
Second attack is only a 12, so just the first one hits.
All right, roll for that damage.
It is 6 points of slashing plus 1 point of poison.
Just enough, right?
I was gonna say plus the giant damage is 6, so yes.
All right. How would you like to see this Nothic fall in front of you?
How tall would you say they are?
On all fours, they're about 3 feet. Standing, they're about 5. On
So
high
if I slid across the table and I'm on the other side of it, I would like to basically stick both of the scimitars between the shoulder blades and just snap the spine.
Okay. You do so. Cut right through it, and as its limbs are separated, the middle part of its body just slumps to the ground and oozes out green bile and blood.
Nice.
And that is the last foe on the table.
So you say.
Alright.
So there's a fiery portal back there that I don't know how to close.
Well, you don't want one of those lying around too long.
Yes, everybody's got freedom of movement, so if you want to pick up the book or inspect stuff.
I want to pick up the book. You really want us to pick up the book.
I'm just saying it's there.
Yeah.
There's also the treasure.
Yeah.
You guys want to?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
We got 10 minutes left in our session. Just throwing that out.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I'm
cast
going to use this. Go for it.
Detect Magic and look for anything emanating magical energy around the room.
Okay.
It's a fiery portal.
Yeah. There's a fiery portal.
Yeah, you do sense large infernal magic coming from the direction of the fire pit that's surrounded by the two statues.
Mhm. Anything from the book or the treasure chest?
I'm getting there. I gotta look at the card. All right. There we are. Eve. All right. As you definitely feel a magic conjuration spell coming from the book, the aura emanating around it.
I point that out, probably to Daman.
And then you also feel and see an aura of you feel a magical item is locked inside that chest that's inside the upper cage.
Okay.
Another
There's something magic in the book.
sense of
Has
magic in the other chest beyond the table and the bookshelves over by the...
Okay. And I'm going to make my way over to that chest and stand near the portal in case something else pops out.
Alright, so you're going to pick up the book first, or...
Nope.
Picked up
Just
the
gonna
book.
say that has magic, and there's some more magic over here.
Oh, my tentacle's gone, by the way. It's
Yeah.
slurped back into the ground. It actually handed me the book before slurping into the ground. There we go.
Alright. So Paxel has the book.
I can't say why, but I feel like this has some narrative import.
And oh, that's why. Wrong stuff. Alright, as you look through it, you've got the Manual of Bodily Health. This book contains health and diet tips.
Peculiar.
That's
Yeah.
great.
All about the keto diet.
Yep.
Cut those carbs.
Its words are charged with magic. If you spend 40 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying this book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your constitution score increases by 2, as does your maximum for the score. The manual then loses its magic, but regains it in a century. But for the process of this one shot, I'm going to say it instantly grants you that bonus. So your constitution is raised by 2.
Hey, god damn.
And take a look at the bag that you have in your hand as well that you snagged from the
Yes,
table.
I also grabbed a bag, didn't I?
Yes.
I want
Yes,
to
I'll
go
also
ahead
look at that.
and follow Nolan just to give him back up at the portal in
Gotcha.
case something decides to
Are
come
you
up.
back in your regular size, or are you still large?
How long is that for? Is it a minute? Is it 10 minutes? I don't remember. Let me see. Just a minute. So yeah, once a minute runs out, I'll be my regular size.
I've hit the maximum I can with Constitution.
Cool.
That says he said it raised your maximum by 2.
Yeah, no, like mechanically wise, I've hit my max.
Yeah.
20?
It was my I don't know why, like the D&D Beyond will not let me raise it to 19.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, if you have any paper or make a mental note, you can raise it up.
Got time for that.
Alright, so...
Oh, shoot. No.
And Cephas, I'm going to go ahead and
That's
give
not what
you 10 points of healing with Lay on Hands.
Hold on. I somehow messed up my thing and I tried to... Why did it... It messed up my constitution score. Hold on. You said,
Bag.
No,
Everyone's
that's
having
not what I
constitution issues.
You have a bag of beans. See a collection of beans inside the bag.
How do I reset this?
Inside this heavy cloth bag is 3d4
go.
dried beans. The bag weighs ½ pound plus 1/4 pound for each bean inside of it.
Big beans.
How many points was that, Nolan?
10.
Cool.
Right. If you dump the bag's contents out on the ground, they explode in a 10d-foot radius extending from the beans, each creature in the area, including you, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you can add that to your inventory. Read up on it. And was there anything else anybody wants to do quickly before we call the session? We'll be picking up right where we left off on our next.
Special.
Nothing special? Alrighty. So, as for the next session, I know the next 2 weeks are kind of in the way of things, how's the last Sunday of the month, the 26th, for y'all?
I will be out of town.
Okay. And the 12th
I
and
could. Yeah, I was gonna say I could do the 19th. I couldn't do the 26th.
All right. How's everybody for the 19th then?
Yeah.
19th. I should be good. I'm moving into a new apartment that weekend, so I might be able to get everything set up. We'll see what happens.
All right. We'll play it by ears. And just in case, how about the 2nd?
Of June? Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I will also be out of town.
Still done. Alrighty.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Alright. So hopefully we'll shoot for the 19th. If not, then we'll take a little hiatus, and when everybody's back, we'll close out this and then back into the main campaign.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks again for playing. Always a fun time playing with you guys. Thanks everybody for watching. You mean a lot to us, the little community that we do have. We're proud to have. So just want to say peace, love, and respect to everybody. Catch you next time here on the Natural 1's TTRPG channel.
Have a good night.
Good luck.
Yes.